Today I'm just making a basic green juice. Just juicing the leftover vegetables that I have in my refrigerator, which are my cucumbers, celery, limes, Granny Smith apples, spinach. I'm making enough juice for the next 2 days for my husband and me. It's about using my time a little bit more wisely. For the past year and a half, I juiced every single morning. I just want to do some other things in the morning because that takes like 40 to 45 minutes of my morning to juice and clean up. So I decided, even though it's more nutritious to drink your juice right away, a day can't possibly hurt. So I have found these 4 little jars. I'm filling them all up with my green juice, enough for the next 2 days, and it'll save me a little bit of time in the morning. Right now I'm just going to drink just a little bit of juice. Here's to good health. I like it. The lime usually takes it right off the top, okay? Gives it that nice little twang. It's good. Yes. Yes, I love it. Right on. What's up, good people? My YouTube and PCT family. Thank you so much for coming back to my favorite space. You just don't know how good you make me feel. I'm Teresa, and today I'm making a Bolognese sauce. A Bolognese sauce is a rich, meaty sauce made with carrots and celery and onions, which is called your mirepoix. Okay, so let's get started. And one thing before we get started, what I like to do when I make my tomato sauce, I like to make an abundance of it, because that way it's my way of meal planning. I could make a chili with it. I could use it for my pizza sauce. I could use it for my pasta sauce, a soup, a nice tomato soup. It doesn't matter. The sauce is already made, and therefore it cuts down the kitchen time. So let's make this Bolognese sauce. First, I'm going to add a little olive oil to my pan. And this is your mirepoix. So what is a mirepoix in French? It's nothing more than carrots, celery, and onions, small diced. And today, I'm going to add a little bonus, which is a green pepper, because I had it in there. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic. And today I'm using dry basil. Along with my dry basil, I have a little bit of fresh chopped parsley. I'm adding some smoked paprika. Generous with the salt. This is sea salt. I'm putting a little bit of pepper. And you could use any type of Italian seasonings that you would like. Right now I'm just stirring it all together. I'm going to allow this to sweat until it becomes tender to the bite. The kitchen, by the way, smells amazing. So I'm using San Marzano style tomatoes. There are a variety of plum tomatoes, and I think that's best for your sauce because they have such a rich, thick flesh, sweet in flavor. They have fewer seeds. They're prized, grown in Italy and various places around the United States. So when you're making a sauce from good tomatoes, you don't need sugar because they're naturally sweet in taste. So we'll let this simmer for a while. Next, I'm going to water saute some cleaned and sliced portobello mushroom. You could use any type of mushroom you want. Today, this is going to be a meatless bolognese sauce. If you want meat in your bolognese sauce, that's fine. Now is the time. While I'm frying my mushrooms, you want to fry your meat, whatever meat it is, ground meat, turkey meat, pork meat. Just fry it until it's nice and golden brown. So we'll get, after I stir it a little bit, we'll get back to it and I'll show you how they look at the end. This is my Parmesan cheese rind. I like to cut it off and I like to add it to my tomato sauce. This just gives it a more deep, savory flavor. In other words, it makes it taste more satisfying. So I'll allow this to simmer into my sauce until the next step. So here are my mushrooms. After adding a little bit of olive oil to the pan, they're turning nice and brown, and this is exactly how I want them to look. So I'm adding these mushrooms to my sauce. If you fried meat, this would be the time to add your meat to your sauce. Don't those mushrooms look divine? So I'll just gingerly stir in my mushrooms and allow this to simmer while I boil my pasta. Using your favorite pasta, today I'm going to use spaghetti. You're going to follow the package instructions. So you want to bring your water to a rapid boil before you add your pasta. I'm going to boil my spaghetti for 10 minutes because I want it to be tender, not too soft and not too hard. I like to rinse it under cold water. And after I rinse it, I like to season it with a little salt, a little pepper. I like to add fresh chopped parsley. Now, normally I would add olive oil just to keep the spaghetti from drying out and sticking together. But today, because I'm going to add my pasta to my sauce, I don't need to put the olive oil on it. So as you can see, my sauce is nice and bubbly. I'm going to give it one last stir. And then I'm going to gingerly add my pasta. Grate a little Parmesan cheese on top. Sprinkle a little bit of parsley. And just look at that pretty picture of spaghetti. Yum. Now it's time for my favorite part, and that is to taste. I have tomato sauce all over my spaghetti. You know, just like back in the day. This spaghetti just makes me want to dance. It is so good. One thing about using good canned tomatoes or ripe garden tomatoes is that you get the richness, the natural sweetness without having to add any sugar. I don't add sugar anyway, but I'm just saying. And this spaghetti, I don't even miss the meat, but at all. I don't miss the meat at all. This spaghetti right here mushrooms, meatless, and all. Fit for a king, queen, prince, princess, and anyone in between. And let's not forget, good people, the new sexy is being healthy, baby. Now, when you pair this spaghetti with a beautiful garden salad, with beautiful shredded carrots and red and orange peppers, red onions, fresh, crisp cucumbers, and let's not forget our olives. Oh my goodness gracious, it is beautiful.